Greetings. This is Charles Darwin. I'm sorry I've been out of commission for a while with a mixture of computer and biological viruses all attacking at the same time, but now I'm back to bring you some more messages. And today, I have a message about politics. See my shirt? Viva la Evolucion! That is my message for today. And so, perhaps I should dedicate this video clip to the memory of Che Guevara, the Latin American communist revolutionary. Well, actually not really, and I'll explain why. So first, let's consider different economic and political systems. Let's start with capitalism. Isn't it funny that the most right-wing conservative politicians are the ones who are the strongest defenders of survival of the fittest? But they also embrace creationism. In church, they preach creationism, but in the marketplace, they preach survival of the fittest, in which the rewards go to the rich, and the poor are the losers in the game of the survival of the fittest. It's interesting that in the marketplace, they preach evolution by a different name, but in church, they oppose it. You see, but the problem is that survival of the fittest is not the only way that nature works. Sure, there's a lot of that. All you have to do is look around you, and I will have other videos posted soon about survival of the fittest that's going on with flowers and pollinators. But you can also look and see that the weeds are competing with the plants that we try to cultivate in our gardens. Oh yes, there is a lot of survival of the fittest going on in nature, don't get me wrong. But there's another aspect of evolution as well, and that is there are many examples of animals, especially, that help each other out, that cooperate. When it's between species, we call it mutualism. When it's within a species, we call it altruism. And animals are not being altruistic to each other, nice to each other, just to be nice. They're doing it because it rewards them with food and reproductive opportunities. They do well by doing good. They're not doing it just to be nice. But we can learn this in the human marketplace as well. In the human marketplace, there's room for cooperation and altruism. They're worth money in the bank. So being generous to your employees, being honest with and nice to your customers, this is worth money in the bank, rather than just getting away with as much as you can. It's profitable. Just ask the birds and the bees. They do it all the time. They make profits by cooperating. This is something that capitalism has not taken sufficiently into account. Well, let's get back to Che, shall we? You see, communism didn't do much better. And this is because communism also ignored altruism. Communism assumed that people were not individuals with talents, that people were interchangeable economic and productive units kept in their places by a centralized government. This is also a pathway to failure. And so this is why evolutionary scientists do not espouse, as a group, one or another particular economic or political system, because none of them work. The key to success is altruism. For humans, just like other species, to cooperate and to make a living and to make a profit in doing so. Capitalism, communism, and socialism are all open to abuse, and it's because they all ignore altruism. This is Charles Darwin. Tally ho, and amen.